Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to do this simple and easy look for work. So this is the final look that I would be creating in this video. I hope you find this video useful. So let's get started. So before I start my makeup, I'm going to use this lip balm from Island Kiss. It's really hydrating, it feels really good on the lips, and I'll be reviewing this on the blog, so do check that out. And then I'm going to just hydrate and prep my skin with my favorite Forest Essentials Rose Water Mist. And after that, I'm going to start with the makeup. The first product I'm using is a primer. Now a primer is something you can use to extend the wear of your foundation. It smoothens out the skin, it mattifies the skin, it helps in controlling oil, and your makeup just stays fresh for a much longer time. I'm using this one by L'Oreal. It's one of my favorites. I've just applied it mostly on the areas where I have large open pores and where I get a little shiny. And I'm using my beauty blender just to blend it out and make sure it's nicely blended into the skin. Then I'm going to use the Lakme CC cream, and the shade I'm using is Bronze. Now this also is one of my old favorites. It's also really affordable, so it's great for everyday wear because you're going to run out of it pretty quickly if you're using it every day. This has light to medium coverage, it gives a satin finish, and it just looks overall very natural on the skin, which is something that you would want for everyday wear. You don't want anything too heavy on the skin that masks your skin too much. You just want something that still looks like skin but just freshens you a little bit. So this has given me quite nice coverage on the face, but I want a little more for my under eye area just to brighten it up and look fresher. So I'm using the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This is one of my favorite concealers, probably my favorite actually. It gives good coverage, and the best thing is that it stays put whole day long without creasing, without getting into the fine lines, and it just matches my skin really well. The shade I'm using is NC42, and once again I'm using my beauty blender to blend it. And to set everything, I'm using a loose powder. Now throughout the day you might find that you get a bit shiny, so I would recommend using a loose powder in the morning when you're getting ready, and a pressed powder for touch-ups throughout the day. A loose powder just gives you better mattifying effect. Coming to the eyes, I'm going to use this matte brown eyeshadow. Now if you don't have time in the morning for eyeshadow, you can definitely skip this, but I just wanted to show you how you can do a quick look using a single eyeshadow. So I've used that matte color all over my lid as well as blended in my crease, and I'm using just a little bit along my lower lash line, only on the outer 2/3, just to add a little definition. Matte colors just look a little more understated, and if you want to go with something that looks really natural, then a matte brown is always a great option. Next I'm going to use a brown eye pencil, and this is by Color Bar. This is a really creamy, very pigmented and long lasting color. So I'm lining my upper lash line with this and then just running a brush over it to give it a slightly smokier look. And then I'm going to use an eyelash curler. This is going to open up my eyes and just make my eyes look brighter and more awake. And I'm going to finish off the eye makeup with a mascara. This one is by Natio, and I'm just running this through my upper as well as my lower lashes. A lot of people often skip the lower lashes, but I highly recommend doing your top as well as your bottom lashes because it just opens up your eyes and gives you a fresher look, and that is really all you want on a really dull morning when you're feeling really sleepy and want to look a little more awake. Then I'm going to do my brows, just going to fill them up a little bit with the Natio Brow Kit. You can even use any matte brown eyeshadow which has a bit of a grey tone for filling in your brows. Brows are really important, they frame your face, so do spend a few seconds just filling in the gaps. Now coming to the cheeks, I'm going to use a very natural blush. This one is by Maybelline. It's a matte color. If you feel like you want a little bit of glow, you can always use a blush which has a tiny bit of shimmer, as it's going to add a bit of a healthy glow to your skin. Once that is done, I'm going to do the last step, which is the lips. For the lips, I've chosen this matte lipstick by Sugar. It's a very beautiful muted pink color. So first I'm just applying it directly on my lips, and then I'm going to blot it with a tissue, remove that excess color and reapply this lipstick. This little trick is going to make your lipstick last really long throughout the day, and you won't have to do several touch-ups. And because I had used a lip balm earlier, my lips are not going to feel dry even though I'm using a matte lipstick. So that is the finished look. I hope you found this video helpful. Let me know what kind of makeup you like for everyday wear and for work, and what products you like to use. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all soon in my next video. Bye.